So still on the con floor, we're down in the Pacific Ballroom with Chris Hoff. Chris, tell me, PinPics, PinCon World, what's the deal?
Disney PinPics, Olympic pins, Hard Rock pins, DreamWorks, you name it. PinPics is the site, the database, the grading site, the trading site for all pin activity. Every collectible pin ever made is cataloged, over 135,000 pins to date on PinPics.com. It is the database used by Disney Archives, by pin traders all over the world to not only catalog your collection, but also to trade with other pin traders.
So what you're saying is a guy like me who goes to a bunch of events, gets pins, throw them in a drawer, never see them again, I should go and dig those things out and put myself a little catalog together and put them into the system.
Absolutely. Not only is it of value to you because of your personal connection to those characters or where they came from, but they are of value. You may have some pins in that drawer that can get you out of debt.
What? That must be a serious pin.
Yes.
Well, I got to take a look through the drawer then. So tell me, how long have you been doing this?
Well, I started pin collecting just a year ago, a little over a year ago. PinPics has been around since 1999. The pin program with Disney started in the 20s and 30s, but it really picked up steam right around 2000. And right now, the pins for Disney on the retail side is a $100 million a year business. On eBay, the secondary market, we're talking about $1.5 million a month in secondary eBay sales.
Wow.
Yes. On PinPics alone, we have a database and a user base of 80,000 members. 25,000 members on PinPics in the last 2 weeks made a trade, initiated a trade, had a discussion about a trade with another member. It's a very avid group. If we're talking about page views, we're talking about 40 million page views a week. That's how avid and rabid this user base is. And so what we're doing with PinPics is we're blowing that up because we see it as just an undeveloped or underdeveloped collectible community, and we want to facilitate that and make it a global community. That's just in the U.S.
So how does a person who has never traded a pin, how does that person go to PinPics and make it work for them?
Well, you know what we're going to do? Let's get in there and let's just see what this pin collecting is all about.
All right. Let's check it out. So the question came up, how does a person who's never traded a pin in their life, how does that person go to PinPics and get cracking in this?
I would say search for your favorite characters. Start by searching for your favorite character, or if you love a ride, or if you like Walt Disney. I would search Walt and see Walt come up, all the different Walt pins. Just plug in a word that has something to do with a character or a thing Disney that you like, and see what comes up. It's almost like a slot machine, you know. Put in Tinkerbell and see what comes up. Put in Pixie Dust, see what comes up.
You can also go to a park itself and begin your collection there, and that's a great way to begin trading too. Is to get a starter kit and just start collecting.
Right.
We have a love connection. She collects Clarice. She came to me and Googled me or something and said, "Do you have a Clarice pin?" I said, "Yes." There you are.
And here it is.
And she didn't have.
There you go.
It's amazing. This character is so random in the
See,
Disney.
only at the con.
Clarice, Chippendale's girlfriend.
Yep.
I don't know how that works.
2 chips in a mix.
2 chips in a mix.
That was the episode.
Holy mackerel.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming.
So for me, on this starting out thing, I would go and find like my favorite ride at Disney years ago was the Autopia. I thought I was driving as a kid.
That's
Now I would go and see if I can find an Autopia pin.
Well, that's really what people are connecting to. They're connecting to a memory they have of either a ride or a character or something they love. And that's how you start a collection. You have a personal identification. But there are people that collect pins for other people. They know that, their friend has an affinity for Haunted Mansion. So when they're out there and they're collecting pins, they'll collect pins on someone else's behalf. And they'll also do that on some of the auction sites and in some of the limited edition programs, is that you'll be buying pins for somebody else.
So what you're saying is, just get out there and get started. Get off the couch, go to Disney, go to PinPics, find something and buy a pin.
And reach into your drawers and pull out something of value.
Not your drawers. That's a whole different thing. Not your drawers, not your drawers. And just saying. Some people are going to be confused.
Many people are confused. That's undeniable.
So what we're saying is, get started. You can be a trader today.